Hello, welcome back. I want to share with you a very sensitive topic, and I will say why your struggles are preparing you for something greater. There are sometimes in life you are in a position whereby things are so difficult for you. You turn your left like this, things are very difficult. You turn your right, things are very difficult. I want to tell you that you should never give up. Never give up. I'm telling you out of experience, never give up. There are some certain things that will happen to you when it comes to you living your life. It will be as if the whole world is crashing down on you. You get me right? The whole world is falling upon you. The whole world is falling apart. I want to speak with you now that you should never give up. Never ever you give up, because the moment that your trying times are your times whereby things will be so difficult for you. Those difficult period for you are the times that you should be very strong. If you're a believer, you should be strong in whatever you believe on, because that is the time that nature or any god you're serving wants to take you through a process. It's taking you through a process so that when you eventually arrive at where you are going to, you will not miss the mark. Get me right? Because so many people give up. So many people give up during these trying times. There are some certain things you are pursuing during this your trying times, and because of the pressure, the ups and downs, the difficulties, you tend to give up. I'm telling you right now, don't give up. Why your struggle these struggles are preparing you for a greater height, something very big, something very great. You get me right? Now I'm going to mention you some points that will give you validation that this period that you are passing through has what it comes with benefits. It comes with benefits, comes with greater benefits, and you should never give up. The number one I'm going to say is struggles are not punishment, they are preparation. Your struggles are not your punishment. There is nobody that I don't know. Let me speak to you because I am a Christian and I'll speak with you in a Christian faith. It doesn't necessarily mean that every other God is not working. The God of the Muslim, the God of the Christian, they are all one God. You get me right? So I'm speaking from the Christian side of it. You get me right? So now everything you are passing through, is not a punishment but a preparation. You might look at it like, why am I facing this difficulty? Why am I passing through this difficulty? Does God really hate me this much? Why are things so difficult to me? Anything I lay my hands on is not working. Anything I try to do is not working. I'm going to tell you that these are just your trying times. There's nothing that is permanent in this world. There's nothing that is permanent. There's no situation that is permanent. It's just a process. It's just a trying times that you should be steadfast. But I will implore you in this period of your trying times, try as much as possible to have something you are pursuing, to have a goal, set a standard that, okay, this is what I'm pursuing, this is what I tend to achieve. Okay, so that when those trying times are coming, when those difficulties are coming, at least you have a head start. You have, okay, this is my focus, this is my dream, this is my goal, and you are pursuing it. You are waking up daily to say, okay, let me pursue this, let me achieve this. Get me right? So any other thing that comes as a distraction or comes as a punishment to you, don't feel like this is a punishment. Feel like this is a trying time preparing you for what you tend to achieve. Get me right? The second one I'm going to tell you is growth comes from discomfort, just like muscles grow under pressure. Life threatens you with challenges. There is nobody that will come out and said life has not threatened him or her with challenges, except those who are born with a silver spoon. Even those who are born with a silver spoon have one or two challenges. It might not be life threatening like yours. It might not be very deep punishment or very deep situations like yours, but life always throws some certain situations to us. You get me right? Now, if you're in your comfort zone, you should get up, you should wake up and say, no, I want to achieve this, I need to achieve this, and I must achieve this no matter the ups and the downs. Definitely prepare for it. That definitely things will come out that will try to distract you, friends, situations, family. definitely they must come up, to piss you off, to discourage you, to distract you from your goal. But be steadfast, be strong, and pursue what you are pursuing. Because when you say, I want to grow, I want to become this, I want to be excellent in this, there will be definitely discomfort that will come your way. There will be definitely distractions that will come your way. There will be definitely life-threatening challenges that will come your way. So you don't have to give up. Just have to keep pushing. Get me right? So the third one I'm going to tell you is the seed analogy. Darkness and pressure are what push the seed to grow into a tree. Get me right? You see a tree growing from seed to become to grow into stem, branches, and become fruit. I know produce fruit for those trees that produces fruit. You think it's just very easy for them to, in the process whereby the fruit pushes out of the soil into the atmosphere, into the limelight that we all see, that it takes effort. If you have been there, you will see cracks around that place. So it's not easy anywhere. You get me right? It's not very easy anywhere. For a seed to germinate out of the soil, it takes strength, it takes pressure. So definitely you should expect pressure when pursuing your goals. You should expect discomfort. You expect challenges when pursuing your goals. These are trying times that build you up as a woman, as a man, that builds you up, builds your personality, that removes the bad things, the bad habits from you, and creates you, define you. These things define you. So I want to implore you never to give up on situations like this. When the wind throws bad situations, difficult times to you, life challenging times to you, be bold, be sound, be strong, and face it. Just ensure you have something that you are pushing, you have a goal that you are pushing, so that you don't lose focus to achieving your dreams. You get me right? Now I'm going to tell you, failures are training ground. There are so many times you try and fail, and you feel that this thing might not work for me, this thing may not work for me, this thing may not work for me. I want to tell you this: if you have something you are pursuing, most of the times, because we give up, that is why we don't tend to achieve some certain things we ought to have achieved, because we give up. Because when we can't withstand the pressure, we can't withstand the discomfort, we can't withstand the life and threatening situations, we tend to give up. Those periods when we give up are the things that make us not achieve our goals. You get me here? When you fail at something, try as much as possible to come back again, to pick up yourself again and say, no, I want to try this. I've forgotten the name of the person who produced this, who produces light, this electricity. I think the person failed so many times. Keep trying till you eventually get what we are enjoying today. If the person had given up back then, probably might not have been enjoying what we are enjoying. And this electricity of a thing has given birth to so many adventures, so many innovations and everything. You get me right? So try as much as possible to always rely on what you are pursuing. Never be discouraged. You get me right? If you fail, try again. If you fail, try again. But just ensure you are doing the right thing, and this is your passion, and this is what you tend to achieve. Once you set your goal, no matter the discomfort, try as much as possible to be on the right channel, and you will definitely achieve your goal. You get me right? The third one I'm going to say is rejections direct you. You might go up, go down, go left, go right, and people will be rejecting you. Things will be rejecting you. You'll be seeing failures up and down. You'll be like, what is going on? What is the problem? I want to encourage you never to give up. Never to give up. These are trying times. These are really, really trying times. Sometimes the things you think is easy, very easy, like if I go this way, it will be very easy for me. But when you get there, you see a closed door, like nothing is happening. You now begin to feel discouraged that, I thought this thing will work for me, but now it's not working. You begin to feel discouraged. Never give up. Keep trying. Rejection is not the end of anything. It's not the end of everything. Rejection cannot bring you down or cannot stop you from achieving your goals. Get me right? Delays are not denial. There are some people who achieve their goals at an early stage. There are some people who achieve their goals at the later stage. You get me right? The later stage of their life. So try as much as possible to keep pushing, because you don't know the time your own destiny will come to fulfillment. You don't know the time that you will achieve your goals. You don't know the set time that nature has it for you, or your God has it for you, that okay, this is the time I want to make this person achieve these certain things. You get me right? And when this thing starts coming, you begin to enjoy the benefits, you begin to see the benefits, you begin to feel the benefits, you begin to tell people your story, how you started. The joy of you starting your story is very, very important. How you started your story is very, very important. You get me right? Now, nothing is wasted. The experiences you get from what you were pursuing is not a waste. You get me right? It's never a waste. The experiences you get, the rejection you get, the life-threatening challenges, the discomfort, the things, the situations that happen to you when trying to achieve something is not a waste. You get me right? It might happen early stage of your life, like I said, from maybe when you're 20s, in your early 20s, you begin to see life situations that discourage you. Never give up. Keep pushing, try so much hard, put effort, don't be discouraged, put more effort, and you'll see that you achieve these things before your early 30s or late in your 30s. You will definitely achieve those things. And if you're in early your 30s, it's not too late to start. Keep starting, keep pushing, keep driving. As long as you're on the right path and you make the right move, you will definitely achieve your goals. And the joy of you achieving your goals, even when you are in your late 30s, is a very, very great joy. You feel fulfilled. You get me right? The last one I'm going to say is your blessings requires your struggle. Sometimes I see people that say that if you want to make it in life, it doesn't require much struggle. It's just the right, yes, definitely, just the right channel. Yes, definitely, it requires the right channel, but at so many times it's not always the case. At so many times it requires effort. It requires you pushing through ups and downs, the struggles, you pushing through, you scaling through. Sometimes nature wants to see how important that thing we are pushing is to us before releasing it onto us. So your effort to determine, okay, if this person truly deserves what he or she is pursuing. So never give up in anything as long as you're in the right path. You get me right? So that is why I come up with this topic, to encourage somebody to talk to somebody today, that your struggles are not the end of everything. You should never give up on your struggles. Your struggles are preparing you for something greater, something better, something at the later on you enjoy, something at the later on you begin to look into your past and say, yes, I thank myself, I thank my companies, my struggles, I thank everything that sum up together to push me into achieving this kind of thing. Get me right? So this is what I want to see on this particular video, to encourage you and to tell you why your struggles are preparing you for something greater. So see you on the next one. If you've not subscribed to this channel, try as much as possible to subscribe to this channel, and you'll never regret it. I drop daily motivation tips on this channel, especially on this playlist. See you on the next one. Bye for now.